stay with you while the spring storms pass. And I'll share with you songs, sunlight night. No autumn leaf cascades alone, no winter chill on my lonely bone. Know that time has passed.
I have this beautiful box, and hopefully by the end of this week it will be filled with beautiful products. I can already begin to sort in the little prince books, which are all finished, all done now. I have, let me count them. 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, that makes sense. One cover I messed up. I wanted to make 20, and 2 I already sold in the meantime, so 17.
We'll be needing these for tea Saturday, but I did have to run all the way back up to the mine.
I know I look oily, I just put on some sunscreen because I was outside. Maybe you remember 2 vlogs ago how I struggled with the envelope maker. I think I'm gonna throw these away because they depress me. I hope that this time it works better with a simpler motif. Let's try this out with the envelope maker. I think this has the potential to look adorable. I have it once on white paper and once on transparent paper. I have to rethink some of this, but what I want to do now is test out this transparent paper. It is coming off. Not sure if that will be better after it has properly dried, but this has dried for 1 hour now. How much time do I have to give this? There is too much going on, definitely. For these transparent ones, I'd have to reduce the motif, either this one or this one. But this is a much more pleasant experience than last time I did envelopes. And it's truly fascinating. You can see this one is about, that's at least 1/2 centimeter. It is the exact same motif. I printed it twice. This envelope maker is just not reliable. This is exactly what made me lose my mind last time. Before I get worked up again about this envelope maker, I will call it a day. I'll go prepare some dinner. I won't have time to work on anything off camera this evening because every second Wednesday, one of my free role playing and my 2D and one of my 3 role-playing groups, and 2 of them are D&D, is meeting every second Wednesday. And that's today! I'll see you tomorrow. I have my iPad as well as this stamp I hand-carved. This stamp I hand-carved with Factis material. I will take a photo of this and then I'll use Procreate to have a digital file. Now you might be wondering, why would I need a digitalized stamp? Just a quick explanation, I don't think I explained this properly. The product I am selling is the Little Prince book. The idea behind it is that you have this print. If you cut it up in the right way and fold it, it is the chronological story of the Little Prince. This way. You can either have it as a little book and go through the story, or you can also still fold it out and frame it and hang it up as a print. And I am going on and on about making this a large edition which folds out to an A3 print, quite a biggie. And I made this bold claim in the last video. More on how I plan to decorate them with the help of a CNC machine will be in next week's vlog. Yeah, well, I'm still struggling. Spoiler alert, this edition was not finished for the shop update. It still is not finished as I am editing this video. Feel free to either laugh or pity past Frances as she was so excited to get that hot foil brass stamp. I like them. Very cute. This is the back. And then this is the front. I'm very excited to see how it looks on with the stamp from the CNC machine. I will see you in the next few days with the brass stamp. I'm so excited. Well, good morning! I'm back with an update. I managed to hand embellish all of the 18 large Prince books. But what you saw me work on yesterday evening was this lino print I will try out the fabric printing kit I showed you last time that I got from S-Day. It's this fabric lino printing starter kit, and it comes with a rubber roller as well as 2 plates. Then this fabric block printing ink as well as instructions and a set of motifs which are adorable, very cute. And most importantly, an ink tray. Until now I used the glass of a picture frame. That is not very safe, nor that it worked very well, but it was the smoothest surface I could find. I'm glad I now finally have this tray. And we'll do a test print first with a normal ink pad, and then a test print on a piece of scrap fabric. And then we will try... Oh, I sit on it. To print this shirt. It's a bit bland. I like it. It's a crop top, but it washes me out, and therefore I want to have something that makes this piece of clothing be worthy of still being in my closet, because usually I'm quite rigorous. If I don't like something, it's gone. Let's try this. In the last video, I talked about subtle merchandise, and I already created one shirt that I am very happy with, but it was a bit too subtle for my taste. Therefore, I went a bit more obvious with this design. This is, again, just like last time, from the manga/anime Hunter x Hunter. It is a hunter's license. Let's hope for the best. Also, the manga has a separate alphabet that is based on the Japanese hiragana. And the letters you can see on this hunter's license are Franziska Atelier Lomla. I think it's perfect. And unfortunately, I didn't film it, but I printed this on transparent paper. And because it was still quite wet, the same transparent paper you saw me use for the envelope, and it had to dry for over a day before it was fully dried. And then I thought maybe if I try and press it as the ink is still drying onto my carving block, maybe it will transfer a bit of the motif and I don't have to do as much. And it transferred the whole thing. I was flabbergasted, and I will have to show you again sometime the next time I carve something. That's an absolute game changer for me. Okay, prepare the fabric. Oh, it was so not clever. I used the instruction manual as a backing, and now I can't look up if I have to. That was so stupid, Francis. I'll just remove it. This looks good. This looks so good. That's cute. I like it. Hi there, voiceover Francis here. After playing with Dino, I took a bit of a break and I continued working on these sketchbooks in the evening. A while back I created oil pastel sketchbooks, and I don't know of anyone else who is offering these with the anti-smudge pergamon sheets or glassine sheets in between each page, which protect oil pastel and pastel drawings. And I love these sketchbooks. There are still some up in my shop, but what I want to add permanently is a custom sketchbook in 2 different square sizes. I am currently working on 1 custom order I already received, as well as 2 sketchbooks that will, show in the product pictures what people can expect and how the product will look. There are these different colors that you can choose from. I personally love playing with color and colored pages, and I do hope someone will be very happy to find a customizable sketchbook like this on Etsy. I'm also working on my Coptic stitch, which is a way to bind a book with an open back. I'm finally able to offer up all of the beautiful cover papers I collected over the past 1.5 years. People will be able to choose from these as well, and I thought they were a nice addition to my shop. Winter is here. Do you know how I know this? Because I am wearing the grey cropped sweater that I am living in during the winter months, and I had to get all of my winter sweaters from our storage. And it's a fitting end to this vlog, the change of seasons. I have to say, today is Monday, the day after the shop update, and I have some thoughts. I'm doing my best to not be too hard on myself. The reason I took the break, the thing I really wanted to present you guys with was the special edition of The Little Prince, and it is not finished. These 2 weeks were not enough time to create all the tools I needed to make this version. And I'm trying hard not to be angry at myself for not starting earlier. I also wasn't happy with the Little Prince Letterwriting set I designed, not with the one in watercolor and not with the one in just unicolor blue. You might remember at the very beginning of this video I painted in watercolor, and it was for a letterwriting set that I just scratched completely because I didn't think it was perfect. That perfectionism is really my greatest enemy, my biggest weakness, because before I give you a product I'm not 100% happy with, I won't give you a product at all, and that way I won't make any progress. I will just keep creating products that are not 100% perfect and then scratch them just before I wanted to release them. I had several of those things you didn't see off camera that I tried to design and that I scratched again. I did, however, have a box full of products at the end. That is how I started this video. I wanted to fill this box with beautiful products, and I think I did. Most of them already existed, but that is okay. As I said, I'm trying to be not too hard on myself. And I have another update. The t-shirt. Just after I printed this, I wasn't happy with the placement of it and wanted to wash it out so that I could go again. No way will I ever be able to get this out of the fabric. All I managed to do was to give it a washed up look because I scraped off some of the paint. But I also won't be able to print on top of it once more. So now I just have this washed out cropped t-shirt with a washed out logo, and I don't want to wear it. The point was to give it some decoration that made it worthy of staying in my closet, because it's just not my color, let's be real. Therefore it has to go. I will print it on another piece of clothing. The stamp is perfect. The stamp works beautifully. The paint as well. The paint is very good. Now I don't even have a shirt to show for. I mean, what did I do these past 2 weeks? Seriously. I still hope that you had a good time watching and took something away from this vlog. If you did, please let me know. I need all the encouragement I can get. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.